Welcome everyone back to the channel. Yes, welcome to the Football TV, and we are looking at the Manchester City versus the Arsenal game. The late kickoff, was it a late kickoff? Yes, the last game this weekend. We're going to be looking at the analysis and the match highlights, what really happened in the game, and also what each coaches did, because I felt both coaches did something special, something they don't usually do in this game, and we're going to really look at that. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, also comment, let me know what you think about my analysis. Yes, and if you're an Arsenal fan, I've asked this question before, I've not got an answer. I need to know your three captains. Yes, your first captain, vice, and second vice. Yes, I've asked some Arsenal fans this question and they failed, so I want to really know if my fellow football fans in the chat know about their football players. Yes, especially the Arsenal fans. So let's look into the game. Yes, it was a very funny game. very funny. Yes, because Manchester City came to play this game. Yes, they came to play the way City knows how to play. Yes, and after they got their goal, they changed. Yes, because normally we don't see City change. That's what I was talking about. City don't just change their pattern. Yes, when City are playing against you, those days, if Pep is playing against you, even if he has scored 5 and you have not scored anyone, and it is in 9 minutes, City will keep pressing you until they get that 6 or 7. That's how City plays. But now I feel Pep has gotten a lot of experience, and he doesn't want to just throw in the towel, just go and attack and get more goals. He's now being a bit cautious, and I think that's one of the should I say characteristics of a good manager. Yes, you knowing when to do what to do. Yes, because I felt if it was the old Man City, you would have seen an attack. That 1-0, Arsenal would have not survived that 1-0. They would have collected at least 3 goals in this game. And it is very funny saying this now, because this is a game that was played in the Emirates Stadium, where you expect Arsenal to win, because I was expecting Arsenal to edge this game. I was expecting a draw, though I predicted a 2-2 draw, but I was actually expecting Arsenal to edge this game. Yes, I predicted. When I tell you my predictions are sometimes crazy, because I see things from a different realm. Yes, and people will not believe me. All right, very good one for Manchester City. They scored their first goal. Very impressive goal. Haaland again. I don't know. Haaland. they just can't mark this guy. They just can't mark him. The pass Rangers gave him, I think he was in the same position. This was Haaland. This was Gabriel. And when he gave that pass and ran, he left Gabriel, gave him some yards. I was like, is Gabriel actually running, or is this a joke? Because Haaland was just sprinting and Gabriel could not even. I feel like Haaland running, no centre back. The only centre back I can recommend to stop this guy, I think the square is very fast. I think about the centre back that I think can try to match him. But the one centre back I'm sure of that will get this guy is Van der Ven from Tottenham. That guy is also very pacey. When Haaland starts that his run, he's just destructive. Running with the centre half is not possible. You can't catch him. You can't catch him. But Van der Ven, Konate is another fast defender. Van Dijk is not that fast anymore, so I will not really be calling Van Dijk, because if it was 3 years, 4 years back, bring your pace with Van Dijk, then you will know what's up. So that's that for that. He scored a very impressive goal, and it was a nice one. Yes, and then everything changed in the second half, because I felt like in the first half, after Man City scored, Man City was still trying to play their game, But after that, the second half came up, and then I think it was all Arsenal. Arteta started making changes. Yes, and Arteta, for all his stubbornness, yes, because he was saying Mikel Merino is an attacking midfielder. Yeah, you would have left your attacking midfielder. Now, since all of us want to behave as if we don't have sense, you would have left your attacking midfielder Merino. Nonsense. Why did you bring in Eze? I said this thing. If you watch the preview of this game, I said this thing. If Arteta had started Eze, started Eze in that midfield, this 1-1 first half, that was the predicted scoreline. 1-1 first half, because Eze would have done something in the first half. But for him to bring in Eze second half, then City have decided that, we're going to pack some kind of boss. Yeah, because City packed boss, let us be honest, because Arsenal started attacking. Arsenal will be bringing in attackers, City will be bringing in defenders. Pep is just a crazy guy. Arsenal will bring in attacker, City will bring in defenders. Like, at the point, 5 centre halves were playing this game. I was like, what's happening? 4 centre halves, right? 4 centre half, right? Yes, because Kusanov is a centre half, you don't think that he's the right back. So, but he was subbed off, and then Nunes replaced him. Nunes did very well when he came in. Then good changes for Arteta, because he has started changing his pattern a bit. Yes, that's his stubbornness of deciding to play Merino, Rice, and Mendy always. He started looking at how he can twitch it in the second half. Yes, and I think that was because he was losing. Yes, he didn't want to lose. He preferred the draw. Yes, because if you ask me, if Arteta wanted to win this game, he would have started Eze in that midfield. There's no option again. You need to start Eze in that midfield. Why is Eze not starting? What is Eze doing on the bench? Start him in the midfield. Play whoever my player I want to play on the left, whether it's Trossard or Martinelli. Then start Saka. I think Martinelli is now a super sub. Yes, we need to give it to Martinelli. Kudos to him. He's now a super sub. He comes in and he scores. Very impressive ball from Eze again. I told you. Very impressive. And Martinelli finished it off. Saka didn't look very sharp. I think the injury, he's just coming back. And I was also surprised that Mkhitaryan is putting Saka. Allow Saka to rest. Yes, because if he plays this game and gets injured again, we are looking at another 4 to 5 games without Saka. So why not let the player be? Let him recover fully before forcing him into play. And I don't know. And this is another mistake Arteta keeps making. I hope he's going to look for a way to change his idea of just bringing players in. Okay, this is my best player. Okay, bring him in immediately, which is wrong. Madueke was doing very excellent. I don't think there was a need to change Madueke. But it's all good. It turned out well in the end. I don't think Arsenal fans and Mikel Arteta was expecting to draw this game. I saw this game as something that Arteta was hoping to win. Yes, and for the fact that Arteta did not win this game, it also places a lot of question marks on his career, yes, and his job at Arsenal. Why? Because you spent a lot of money on players, and you spent this money because of you want to win the trophy, the title, a very, very major trophy. Yes, let's just call it major. And to win a major trophy, you need to beat the teams that are holding those trophies. You need to beat the teams that have held those trophies. They call them Premier League, your Premier League rivals, as in trophy rivals, yes. And you've not done anything about it because you lost against Liverpool. Now you're drawing against City. It's a bad result for Arsenal if you're looking at it very well. Yes, I think City are still coming up. They've not really gotten to that point where we say, okay, City are now balanced to start winning their games and maybe challenge for the title very well. But they are coming up, and they are coming up really, really fast. And Arsenal have dropped a lot of points. 5 games played, 10 points. Just like getting 2 points in each game, which is terrible, very, very terrible if you ask me. But it is what it is, and you can't really pressurize anyone. I think all the pressure is going to be on Arteta. If he has lost this game, it's going to be very, very worse, because this video would have been a violent video. Yes, trust me, I would have sanctioned him. it's not possible for him to just come here and lose this game at all. No, even the draw is crazy. It's crazy because the money you spent is not to come and draw against City and lose against Liverpool. The money you spent is to beat these teams. Because to win the league, you need to beat these teams. You need to beat the team. It's not beating Manchester United. Manchester United is not the team to beat. Nottingham Forest is not the team to beat. Leeds is not the team to beat. The team you're supposed to beat in these 5 games. If you are drew against Leeds, safe, and won Liverpool and Man City, you understand? It's a good one, but you're not giving us that vibe that you are capable of taking this team to the promised land. That's what I'm saying. And when it comes to getting over the line, Arteta has not done anything, and he can't do anything. Trust me, because I've seen it all. A game like this where it's supposed to be positive and outright attack, going for the win. You are trying to be calculative. Oh, you need to defend, you need to reserve, you need to do this, you need to do that, and that's what makes Arteta different from Pep and also different from Slot. Yes, Slot will have the mentality that this game needs to be 3 points. Pep also has the mentality this game needs to be 3 points. You saw Pep bringing a defender, something that Pep doesn't do like that. Pep trying to pack the boss. You understand? I saw him making a phone call. I think he was calling Scott Parker. The half is your boss available. And the guy gave him some tips. I think that is why you saw that long line of balls. Arsenal was just useless. The attack was useless because it was nothing to offer. They packed the ball long, center half. At the point I was like, what is his Stones playing defensive midfielder or what? What is going on? Then 2 defensive midfielders already. Like what Rodri and Nico Gonzalez playing. Stones, Diaz, Ake, Bladio are playing. These are 4 center halves and 2 defensive midfielders. Then Nico Riley was also playing until he left. Kusanov was playing too until he left. And the ball Nunes was playing as a defender too. So we call him a defender. Though by trade he's not a defender, he's a right winger and a midfielder. But in the City he plays more of the right back. Yes. So a lot of defenders just came into this game to try to kill the game. And Arsenal were very lucky to have scored. If not, it would have been funny. Yes. By now we would have been analyzing something different. Yes. Very, very great one. Great watch. I really, really want to appreciate the Premier League, yes, for bringing us this series of impressive and tough games, yes, because most of the big sides have faced each other in each of the 5 weeks we've played so far, and we really, really enjoyed the game. Yes, kudos to them, and kudos to City and Arsenal for getting their points. Yes, I felt the game was a draw. I said my preview, this game is a draw game. But if one team was going to edge, Arsenal should edge because of the home advantage. And we've seen that teams that come to play Arsenal, even in their home, Arsenal might not be able to withstand them. Talk more of going away. This is a home game that you've lost points. Yes, so I see this as the point drop. You've lost points in this home game, and we are talking about 2 away games, I think. Yes, before international break or so. Apart from the league games or cup games, rather league cup games. But I don't know. I think it's either 1 or 2 or so. But it's not really the point. The point is you've lost points here. Yes, you've lost points, and you are just not the guy for the. I'm sorry. I know I said okay, give this guy 4 more years. Yes, if he pitched by 10 years time, he has not achieved because he has stayed 6 years already. Yes, and has not achieved any tangible thing. So give him 4 more years. That's what I was saying. But I think I will start recalling my statement because if you give this guy 4 more years, and Arsenal does not win the trophy in that 4 years, they'll be looked at as the most unsuccessful and unlucky team ever, with quality of players. With good amount of depth, a good depth and quality of players. I felt like the depth is another thing that helped Arsenal to win games nowadays. Yes, and they are getting late scorers too, which is very impressive. It's not only Liverpool that is getting late, late scorers. Arsenal are also getting late scorers, so we also give it up to them. Yes, Mosquera came in. I told people that Saliba. You know that goal that Haaland scored? Mosquera would have done something. Saliba, I think Arsenal should start considering selling Saliba and cashing out on him, because Mosquera is a very, very good defender. If he had been there when Haaland got that ball, and that his first touch was off, but he still got the ball. Saliba was following this guy. Haaland touched the ball ahead, and the first touch was a bit off, but Haaland used his space to recover and still scored. Saliba followed this guy. If it was Mosquera, you would have seen a centre half sliding tackle. That's what I call it. Yes, because I play centre half too. A centre half sliding tackle, and that one would have been out. Anyway, it is what it is. 1 point, yes. 10 points now, yes, and we look forward to the next game. Also, kudos to City. City, I think 7 points now, and also they've lost 2, drawn 1, and then won the rest. Arsenal have lost 1, drawn 1, and also won the rest. So only Liverpool now is I think 15 points. Yes, they played 5 and won all the 5. So 15 points actually. Then 10 points is Arsenal, and then 7 points City. These are the 3 teams we are looking at as the teams that are going to go for the Premier League. Yes, right now, yes, but at the beginning of the season, the first 5 games also gave us an idea of how it's going to look at. So these are the 3 teams now that we are looking at: Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City. Chelsea are falling a bit down. But if I want to add the 4th team, I will be adding Chelsea. If I want to add the 5th team, I will also add Tottenham, because Newcastle are not looking at like it. Aston Villa are not looking at it. Then if I want to add the 6th team, I will add Bournemouth. Yes. So this is like my top 6 prediction. Yes, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, Tottenham, and Bournemouth. These top 6 can play. Predict anywhere is going to come out the way it is, because I don't think any other person is serious about going for this. All right, thank you very much, guys. Do like the video, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. Yes. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get more of our content, and also check out our violence playlist, where you get a bit of bands and laugh in case you like all the funny stuff, comedy stuff. We do a lot of impressive things there too. So thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.